In today's episode of Homestead How, we get some amazing e-bikes on the homestead, the RX02. Katie and I take them on an amazing adventure. We go to the lake, we set up a camp out in the woods, and we go on an e-bike camping adventure. This is a really fun episode. Stay tuned.
It's so fast!
Setting these e-bikes up was a breeze. It only took a couple minutes. These are going to be a great addition to our homestead. We can offer them up to our Airbnb guests. We can rent them out to local campgrounds. So it's going to be another side business. We'll talk about more in our channel going forward. These are some really nice looking bikes. They have the extra large tires on them. We live out in the woods, so we'll be able to mountain bike through the pine needles and the sticks and the trails.
Oh, it's pretty fast!
Watch out for the other one.
Alright, first impressions, this thing is amazing. It's so fast. It's got the disc brakes and the big, huge tires in the front. You can either pedal and it takes off, or right here, this is the accelerator. So if I turn this, if I pull my hand back, watch, I'll do it right now. Carrie and Katie here from Homestead How. We've got an adventure coming up for you today. We've upgraded our homestead and we have two e-bikes. They're Ride 66 RX02 e-bikes. Katie and I are going to pack our bags up with a bunch of really cool camping gear we got. NZO, near zero. We've got a sleeping bag. We've got a sleeping pad. We've got a pillow. This looks like a good spot.
Katie and I are anxious to go on a long bike ride to the lake, but first we set up camp.
That's pretty cool. That goes into there. Dare I get in? Let's see if it holds me. This is nice. Some stakes in here and some tent poles in this one.
One thing that was really cool about this tent and the hammock that I'm sleeping in is they're both very lightweight and we could tow them both easily on the e-bike, right in a backpack or on the back of the bike.
still a sleeping bag.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
You gonna sleep here for a couple nights now? Was it a fun ride?
Yeah.
You know we still have to go all the way back in the pitch black.
We have our lights.
We have our lights. That was a fun ride. It's nice out, finally cooling down a little bit.
I put my hands in the water and it felt nice.
Dark out. This camera is so light sensitive, it looks like the sky's blue, but it's pitch black right now. Over 30 down the hill. That's pretty fast on a bike.
Yeah, you could feel the bugs splashing into you.
You need a helmet with a face guard just to keep the bugs from getting you.
It all went on my arms too.
So we set up the campsite and then we went on a night bike ride and now we're gonna go back to the campsite. We have some big hills coming up. Hey, what are you on right now? I'm on 2.
I'm on 2.
This is the start of a big hill.
It goes down.
So we had a really fun ride back in the pitch dark, but the lights on these things were impressive, very bright.
Back to the campsite. Hey, we don't even need flashlights. We can just use our headlamps. So Katie's gonna be sleeping in there tonight and I'm gonna be sleeping in there. That was a fun bike ride. It's still pretty warm out too. Should we tell them that we cheated and we brought sandwiches with and we're not making a campfire? It's too hot for a campfire. All right, so Katie's about to turn the lights off. I'm going to bed. This was awesome. This little camping hammock is really, really cool. And good night, Katie. Is that your way of saying good night? Yeah. All right, we're going to bed. Good night. We'll check in the morning and I'll tell you what we thought, how we slept, and give you our final thoughts on the bikes and the camping gear. So we made it through the night. This thing was really comfortable and it's so nice swinging back and forth. It was so hot out last night, but it cooled down in the morning. It feels a lot better right now. Katie, are you awake?
Yeah.
Did you sleep good?
Yeah.
So overall, these RX02 e-bikes were a whole lot of fun. We're really happy to have them on the homestead. We went all the way to the lake and back, and my battery was still almost completely full, and that's a 5 or 6 mile ride. So we're going to have a lot of fun with these on the homestead. We plan to rent them out, let our Airbnb guests use them, so it should be a nice little side business as well. If you want to learn more, there's a link in the description. Stay tuned to the end of this episode. We'll show you some of our favorite photographs we took on and around our homestead this week. Thanks a lot for watching.